and then we'll pop
Alright.
in.
Drop the link.
It is, I don't know. It's in one of the chats. You're not following?
Damn, it's easier to go off the link now.
Agreeable Faust, all one word.
Or you just watch him on YouTube. He's got some great Minecraft quality stuff there.
Yeah, Evan's there every time. He co-hosts.
I think I'm
Alrighty.
just learning about this.
Are you cheating on me in Minecraft?
Wait, this starts to make so much sense. He's not recorded, is he?
No, his voice is still in there.
Yeah.
I don't know about that because I've watched them and it sounds like you're talking to someone, but I just like.
The early ones, the audio was
very
atrocious.
confused where the conversation is going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I was
early
like-
ones are garbage.
Okay. Who is he talking to?
So, where did we leave off? You guys remember? We only need like the last little bit.
We were
Yeah,
in that
we-
circle of crystals, like right in the center. I think where those gray ones are, the ones. Oh yeah, that were out of adamantine, I guess.
Mhm.
And then the Earth went. Wow.
Well, it didn't get quite that violent yet, but it rumbled, stopped for a little bit, started rumbling again. Then the crystals started glowing a little bit. They started glowing more. The rumbling continued. Then Knack just kind of looked around and was like, "Fuck, hide!" And that's where we left off. So,
Sounds about right.
what do you do?
I don't know if we want to build a shelter if it's shaking the earth. How many of us can we make fly?
Knack books it across the little drawbridge going towards the walls of the crystals.
I think Knack's about to get eaten. We should get off the
Didn't
ground.
he allow something about hiding? I feel like that would just kind of all sit with us.
Yeah. He did say to hide.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow his lead
Yeah,
Okay.
follow him.
for now.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna cast Detect Magic, if that's alright.
Sure. Pause for a minute. You do all the little gestures.
I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility.
Okie dokie.
Is anyone struggling?
Yeah.
Or is
blips
everyone
out.
doing something?
I think everyone's running towards the closest edge they can get to.
Mhm.
Front of the edge. If there's an earthquake, it's gonna fall into the water.
It's not quite that violent yet. The rumbling does continue. All of the crystals in the area start really shedding light, more light than you've ever seen before. And the rattling continues, and you all look up once the sun is blocked briefly, as just this giant scaly underside of something flies pretty slowly over this area, completely blocking out the light for a while as it goes across and just passes by. The rumbling gets to its peak as it's going over. Rumbling starts to die down. The crystals start to glow a little bit less. Glow a little bit less. Glow a little bit less. The rumbling stops.
Okay.
Well, I haven't seen anything that big before. Not around here.
Why did him flying by, or them flying by, cause the earth to shake?
Beats me.
Did I catch anything with Detect Magic?
No,
It's 60
nothing.
foot range, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the crystals have minute magic within them. You were pretty aware of that to begin with.
Okay.
Well, we can't just sit here, so we don't want to wait for that thing to come back around. Is this the thing that everyone ran from? The town ran from in the beginning? Is this the large
no.
creature?
No. You wouldn't have even seen that thing going by.
Hurt. Well, that's concerning as well. Yeah, I don't know, we gotta try and find some place to, like, fortify, I guess, or hunker down. Maybe this is the safest place, considering it didn't land, and we have all these warning devices, but...
I would agree.
Yeah. If there's like a crystal that kind of like shoots like further out, I guess, than just like a slight curve, we could like
Jots
go
out
under
with,
there.
like an overhang.
Yeah, they're all like slightly concave. Like it goes from like a straight vertical to like slightly concave.
Yeah, well, some of us should start setting up camp, and maybe some of us take a look around here or outside. See if they
Sure.
can see what that thing was.
Yeah. Let's go take a peek.
Sure.
I'm gonna follow.
By the
Go
way,
invisible. Why not?
that fast fucker is faster than the crystals even realize it's here. So there is no warning. That thing shows up. That's why we left.
Well, what if we spread the crystals out over a larger distance?
Like that forest we just walked through.
Like beacons, yeah.
The whole forest is a beacon.
Yeah, I think the
Isn't
forest is the beacon. I think the point is it's moving
Okay,
some
so
way that the crystals can't react.
the forest is like miles, right? Like
Oh yeah.
beyond our
Yeah.
visibility.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, heck, I guess that plan doesn't work.
Like a literal forest worth of space.
Yeah.
Is
Right.
this area that we're in like amongst that forest or like
Mm-mm.
above that forest in terms of altitude?
On par. There's like a clearing.
Okay.
Clearing, then you can see like where the town kind of started and then it built up. And then this is like not right in the center, but like kind of off to the side, but towards the center of the density. All right, who's gonna take a look-see with me?
I'll come along.
Yeah, I've got nothing better to do.
All right, let's go. Rest of you setting up?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Alfred and I will at least. So.
We still got a couple hours before sundown, so you know, keep your eyes out.
Heard.
Yeah, you guys wander outside. Can I get spot checks?
Oh, nice.
And how
Ooh, nat 20.
how quickly are you trying to get outside after this thing has flown over?
Nat 11, and not too fast.
You want to wait a while?
Yeah.
Like all the
It's
crystals are
10
done
minutes.
glowing. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like-
yeah.
Wait for it to be safe, and then like 17's my full roll.
Okay.
6.
What's my
It's
full roll?
better.
That's a good question.
Right.
Okay.
Full roll is 24. Nat 20.
Awesome. Yeah, peeking out. You're looking out over the plains. A lot of dust in the air from this thing having passed through. You no longer see the like foot of the mountains, but you can see like more of the peaks poking out. It's really all you can see. You don't know if the thing's in the dust, if it's long gone. Hard to tell. When there, just as a heads up, when multiple of you like go outside to look for something, it'll just be kind of a group check. And if like one person rolls really well, you can kind of like help everyone identify where it is. So you will all, for purposes of
Coolio. So we're looking safe right now.
yeah, it looks like it, but probably shouldn't keep our eyes off that area.
Fair enough. Should we spread out a bit just so we're all looking at different directions? Just in case it comes back from somewhere else?
Yeah. You're always wet. Do you want to take the coast?
Sure, I can do the coast.
All right. Water boy's not offensive, right?
I mean,
All right, cool.
prefer my
Sounds
name.
good.
Alright.
He starts walking out. He's gonna look out west. The thing is like you have Corswood on either side, and it's really hard to like see past it. But then you have like, let me get this. Like your field of view is pretty decent. So you can see like this way, right?
Okay.
But
Right.
outside of that, not really. This is in the way. It's in the way.
Right.
So what if we did the thing where we like make somebody fly, give them the goggles, make sure they can spot real good, and then just like send them up again? Right?
Could work. Yeah. I mean, unless somebody has something specific to help with this, I don't think there's a better plan.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes. Because it worked, I think, just yesterday.
Thea
Morning.
is going to yell out, "Oh, I'll do it!"
Sure.
Invisible, of course, 'cause she's forgotten.
I like kind of look back and I'm like, all right, how are they gonna cast it? Where are you?
Yeah, you just hear a disembodied voice squeaking away.
Yeah, good, fun joke. You coming out?
How long does this invisibility of yours last?
He just instinctively knows.
I'm speaking into the open. I have no clue where they are. I'm assuming.
Just like cold read. This fucking goon is going invisible on us.
Get away!
Well,
Come
can
on.
I just like get rid of it whenever I want to?
Yeah, you can drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I was like,
Did you just throw your cat,
What?
Zach?
a while, but it's kind of fun being invisible.
I was going to say, as a scout, it wouldn't be bad to be invisible.
Right, while you're flying. Because then they can't target you in the air.
I'm a very small target. Alright, well then, I'm gonna cast Fly.
Okay.
On yourself?
Yeah, on myself.
Okay.
Although that would be funny if I cast it on someone else without them knowing.
Can anybody launch
They would know.
but no,
Spider
on myself.
Absolutely.
or anything to like make? Oh, I'm hearing myself again.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Sabina, mute yourself.
It's happening again.
I think your
Oh,
headphones
no.
your headphones died.
Mamma mia!
Oh, that's probably it. Now you can hear us? Well, we can't hear you. Oh wait, you're muted. Try again?
Well, no shit, I muted. You told me to mute.
Oh no, it's working now. It's working now.
Okay, they have been working this whole time.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It
So,
did break down for a
do
second.
we
I
have
don't know why.
anything
Never mind.
to make Thea faster while she's
Yep,
flying so she can possibly get more height? Because we know it's 4 minutes up and 4 minutes down.
I lied. I don't have anything.
I for sure don't. I think my movement speed's just like 40, so I don't.
I
have
can
any-
increase my own.
Anyone-
I can't increase hers.
1 minute per level.
Yeah,
It
and
should
if
be like-
anyone has any wind
that
spells, that
casting?
might help.
Right.
Brock's got one
Cracked out one what?
wind spell.
Yeah, I have wind spells,
I mean-
but not that kind of wind spells. Like nothing that would
Maybe you
help
don't need
in
to send
this.
her up in a tornado. I think a heavy gust
exactly.
would be okay.
That's his favorite
I-
mode of
I
transportation.
don't know what.
The mace has gust of wind, so if Grok is going with them, the mace can cast gust of wind on someone.
What do you think, Fia? Can you carry the little one?
I like the same.
Ooh.
You want me to hold the mace again?
Well, the mace and the bird.
No, the little bird.
I think they're the same
Right.
The
size.
little bird is bigger than me.
Yeah.
What if
Is
we
he?
send the bird?
Yeah, yes.
So.
Yeah,
With
maybe
the
the bird
mace.
should
Oh,
do it.
yeah, let's
Can't
just
lie.
send Yeah. Oh, wait, did Grok not
Wait.
want to go up, though?
Yeah, Grok,
he
Grok
doesn't wanna
didn't
fly.
want me to
I ended
cast
up
fly
going
on him
last
last
time.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want to fly.
Plus, he's not invisible, but your
Also that.
your invisibility will probably run out the longer you guys talk.
Yeah.
This is true.
You
Ask
also
him for the
already
mace.
cast fly on yourself. Just go.
Yeah.
At
That's
this
also
point,
true.
You're invisible.
You're a minute down on your fly.
I
Okay.
put
go.
the glasses
I'm
on
gonna
you.
Pew!
See you.
You have advantage on spots.
I get it because I don't see you.
Okay, so I'm flying up. Now what? I'm just looking around.
Yeah.
What am I seeing?
Check. With advantage.
Does she have the goggles though?
Yes, I threw them at her before she could leave the ground.
Oh,
Okay.
How
okay.
did you know where I was?
Because if you go up without these glasses, I'll be waiting for you when you hit the ground.
Alright, are you flying up?
Okay. Yep, I've already started.
Okay. How many minutes do you spend going up? How many minutes do you spend coming down? And how many minutes does your spell last?
Okay, so fly lasts, it says a minute a level.
Okay.
So I'm
So-
assuming since I'm level 8, that's 8 minutes.
Yes. Is there anything funky with your prestige that adds to that? Or is that just with evocation?
That is a really good question. How would I answer that for you?
You would know about it. So 8 it is.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go up for like 3 minutes. Upwards.
Okay.
Just to make
And
sure I
then
have extra time.
And 3
like
minutes
I've
down.
flown before. Yeah.
Okay. How long does greater invisibility last?
I wrote a code and I'm trying to decipher it.
About 3 minutes is gone since that thing first flew over.
Okay. Um. It just says 1 round a level.
Oh, it's long gone.
For
Okay.
what?
Yeah.
Invisibility? Yeah.
Greater invisibility?
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
still
dokie,
short.
that's fine.
Probably because you can do so much more while you have it. Doesn't last
Yeah.
for minutes. The
Got it.
regular one does. The regular one lasts minutes? Or is it rounds as well? We'll figure that out later.
Okay.
Yeah, start rolling me spot checks.
Okay. Well, that
Wow,
was
that's crazy.
terrible. What's the advantage of the glasses?
Get advantage on your spot checks. So you roll twice and you pick the better one.
Oh, that one's better. 13.
Hmm.
And then let's say 20. How many do you want?
3 of them. 1 for each minute, basically.
Okay. We're gonna go with 15.
Okay. So 15, 20, and what?
13.
Okay. 13, you're still a little too low in altitude to really like see past the dust clouds that are going on. By the time you get up to 20, you can see everything that's out there. You see the sun's starting to get close to sunset. Coast looks clear. You see a couple of those beasts of burden, the giant dinosaurs that were carrying the caravan, but like wild and kind of roaming about like buffalo.
Mhm.
And then out over the ocean, it seems fairly calm. Nothing too chaotic. You see birds flying about. You see that there's a storm kind of moving into the mountains from the west. Just like that long distance, you see a rainstorm going by, kind of a thing. Coming back down on the 15, still don't really see a whole lot. You do see that a lot of birds are coming in from the coastline. But I guess that's the only real thing of note.
Okay. Cool.
Does anyone want to take over for music?
Sure, I can do something.
I am going to land back down and say, well, whole lot of nothing. What a bummer for my first time flying.
I don't know if we want to call that a bummer. Things didn't follow you back down. So I
Well,
call
at
that
least it would have
successful.
made things more interesting.
Mm, I don't know. I don't know, man.
I don't think you dying is any more interesting, but okay.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a reflex save you could have made, so.
But I'm glad that there's nothing around
Yeah.
because that means there's nothing to hurt us. So
Turns
were
off
we setting up
fly
camp?
to drop fast to get out of the way.
Were we setting up camp here, or did we want to go to that town?
This is like in the center of the town.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
actually
you're
in the town.
in-
Okay, sorry,
you're in
I
the town.
misunderstood.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like,
I thought we were still
it's,
at the
it's ruined, it's
Genesis or anything.
flattened.
yeah.
Okay. Were we setting up camp here, or was there something that
Yeah.
we're going to after this?
Yeah, I think
believe
Grok,
we're here.
Crag, and Tau were setting up camp while everyone else was looking.
Yeah. Inside the Addy crystal
Yep.
thing. The
Um,
not egg.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Sophia floats her way back down, tells you what she sees, doesn't see. After a little while, Botanos, you get the idea that, like, it's all good. They haven't come to get you yet, though.
Okay.
How long do you want to wait?
Probably like a total of an hour and then head back in because the sun is going towards setting from what Nak said.
Yeah, it's gonna start setting now. It sets
Alright.
over the ocean. Very beautiful. Great
Alrighty.
sunset. Night. While you're walking around the crystal, you will see Nak just kind of like tossing some bit of rubble, just kind of like looking at the sunset. Million-yard stare out into the sunset.
What you thinking, Nak?
It's where I grew up.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I
Beautiful place to
was
grow up. Study.
no. I was young. Like I don't remember much, but still a feeling here. It is beautiful. Sunsets like this. Real quick, how much of Knack's backstory did I tell you guys already? Should I just go start the dump?
I'm trying to remember. Not that much. I
Okay.
don't think.
Yeah, I think we knew he
I
was
think,
from this
yeah,
town.
just know that he's from here, and he makes maps, right? That's what he does.
He's a guide.
Like, yeah.
A guy.
Travel.
Basically
Helps
does
people travel.
what he's doing now. Yeah,
Living map.
pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a good way of describing it. Yeah, and then he told you about this thing that came through, and hence why towns A leveled and B why they moved.
But not that thing.
No, that thing moved much too slowly. Yeah, it's you know, we were here for maybe a generation or two, if I remember. My family, at least as far back as I was told about, came from Hawkhelm. Old place, big stone fortification on the mountains at the corner of the sea at the Ketrian Head. And he's just kind of like pointing out west, down the coastline, just westward. After Hawkhelm collapsed, all other sanctuaries banned animals within their borders, exiled bonders. It's everything changed after Hawkhelm fell. This kind of chucks the stone. It's the water.
How long ago was this?
Shit. I'm 38. Mom was 7 when she had. He's just like trying to do math. You can guess it was probably like 80 to 90 years ago. Like, if you found someone really old, they may have been alive while Hawkhelm was still standing.
Wow. Anybody still lives around there, or it's completely forsaken?
It's not that you wouldn't want to live there, but you really can't there. It's dominated now by what we call terror raptors. Massive birds of prey. Dominate that little region. Make it nearly impassable outside of a lucky few.
Sounds terrifying.
Yeah. It all happened pretty rapidly.
Yes, that's why they're called raptors.
Yeah. Well, you see, like we had, I guess, what you call regular raptors, but a lot of them started changing real quick, and we didn't really have much control of it. Started getting real aggressive. One of them got real big, and
It's the Indoraptor.
yeah, I don't know what them words are, but yeah. But
Me neither.
yeah, and story my mom told me is this one flew up to the sky and drank a thunderstorm after growing to the size of a small sanctuary. That's when all the rest of them went mad. Once the change-in was more than just like a couple, people started to get the fuck out of there. Everyone who stayed behind did not make it. If for whatever reason you go to Ketria, I'd go in from the south, not by ship. And you do go around Hawkhelm, look up. You're gonna be going bird hunting.
Well, we'll certainly keep an eye out.
What are the rest of you doing during their conversation? Cheville, you're outside. You can probably, if you're just kind of like wandering around at that point, coast seems pretty clear. You can see them like talking out, just kind of looking over the coast.
I don't have anything specific to do, so I guess I'll go hang out with them.
Okay.
I think Fia went back to set up camp with everyone.
Okay. Tao, Brock, and Craig. Camp set up. For what you have. I'm not sure how you're setting up camp, but if you're just batting down some grass to make a nice comfy little resting place, whatever you have to set up camp is set up. You guys up to? They're all still out there.
Yeah, I'm walking around the inside of this crystal egg thing, probably wondering or I'm looking at crystals and stuff like that.
Okay. Greg?
That's what I'm doing.
If it's okay, I'm gonna follow Tao and just like tag along, see what he's seeing.
Sure.
Why not?
Well, you guys are looking around. Fia kind of wanders in, obviously looking for you guys. What are you doing to inspect the crystals, or what are your intentions?
Well, we kind of know how they react, and we kind of know how to harvest them, like, vaguely. It's going to take too much effort for us to really, like, do anything right now, but, I don't know. I'm interested to know why there's just this giant deposit of adamantium, and there's, like, this is, like, all we've seen of it so far. So I'm kind of more interested as to why there's that, surrounded by this giant crystal forest, and I don't know. I'm checking around to see if anyone else had the same like intrigue. Like, were there people that tried to study this stuff beforehand? Did they leave shit around here in the egg somewhere, maybe? Or
Sure. Give me either a search check for each of you, or one of you rolls it with advantage.
I got an 18.
Total?
Matt, I need a... hold on.
Okay. Good roll.
That's a 26.
Right, well, I'm assisting you then.
Yeah, you can tell this is an impact site. Wandering around the inside, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. It looks like things have like sifted in. This interior is like a lot of silty, dusty dirt and a lot of like looser sand, soft sand. There's no stone at all in this entire interior. So then wandering outside, you can kind of pick up on like a couple like little ripples maybe of like earth that was like pushed aside as this thing came in. It looks like this was an impact of some sort.
Do I know what, like, can I guess figure out like where the center of the impact was, or like do I know like what it made the impact? Because it would probably still be there.
Whatever this egg shape was impacted the earth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like there's a crater left behind.
So the entire egg was the impact. Okay.
And I'm just using egg as a shape.
Yeah, in my head, I thought the Addy had broken through the egg crystal shell. So, like...
It grew out of it.
Yeah. Or, like, no, like, because, like, the entire top of the egg is like broken out, right? It's not like a fully enclosed.
Mm-mm.
Right. So I thought like, oh man, here's this giant piece of Addy sitting in the center, and it came through like the top.
Yeah.
So, but if the entire egg came down, yeah, that's different. So, okay.
Well, you guys are wandering around the outside. You see Photonos and Knack talking, looking out on the sunset. See Cheville making his way over there, joining the chit chat. He is probably going to check out the camp, claim her spot, and then go catch up with the rest of you.
Turn.
All right.
Accurate.
Now that I've like made it over to Photonos and Knack, I'm kind of like, hey, so Shelter, are we gonna do that super cool mud house with your tiny hut inside again?
I mean, I can. If you
Just
think
kind of
we need
looking
to-
around.
Well,
If you think we need to actually hide the hut, we can do that.
Just thinking, last time it worked out really well.
All right.
But I don't know if there's anything I could do to help you guys. I was thinking that there's a lot of Addy around here, and that's something that is pretty rare. I don't know if you guys know if this is something.
It just sounds like you guys are referencing Adderall,
get?
and I hate it.
Really does. I love it.
Wow, somebody didn't play RuneScape.
No, I know, but contemporarily, it's
Right.
not so
yeah.
much a thing anymore.
It sure is. I got it on my phone.
Hey Marty, can we request you make something in the game that can be abbreviated to Zanny? I would really appreciate that.
We'll just start calling
You got
something Zanny at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get a pet and just name him Zanny.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then we can get
Zanny?
Oxy.
When Fia gets real sassy,
God.
her nickname's Zanny, her
Oh my
alter
God,
ego.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Would we be able to like acquire any of this Addy in the area?
I know
We could
very
be
little
suppliers, if you know what I mean.
of Melon.
I'm
You
sorry,
can
I
figure
derailed
it
the
out.
conversation. I
You
apologize.
Go for it. I'm gonna just go find a nice spot where I can watch the sunset and meditate for an hour because I need to do that to be able to do the hut thing.
I'll go check with the gem people then.
How far do you go out? Like, how far away are you
Like
trying
as
to go?
close to camp that I can see. Like,
You can just sit
like
down
the
next to
ocean.
Knack. They're pretty
oh, perfect. Yeah.
quiet dude.
I'll just sit right there and
Shville, you make your way back.
relax.
Yeah. And then I tell these guys like the Addy plan. If we can acquire the Addy and then possibly
Bag
Deal it.
acquired.
we have. Look at this giant chunk of Addy, right?
Right. Shards.
There's pills of it.
Um,
Oh yeah, shards. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I guess that's the geological term.
yeah.
Shard of Adderall.
About 10 minutes go by. Max just kind of contemplatively looking out over the ocean. Sun's just about to hit the horizon. It's floating just above it. You know, there aren't too many times you get to pause and actually relax to watch the beauty. Always hunt, be hunted, hide. I think I've sat and watched a sunset maybe times. I like.
You've got to do it more. It's
Yeah. Oh,
just sitting and absorbing the nature around you.
Thank you
It's one hell of a drug.
for,
Do it at least
for letting
once
me.
a day.
Yeah. No, the pause is nice. Different.
That's what we're all about, man. Giant crab 1 second, pause the next.
You say that to him, kind of like look back out over the ocean, and you notice something. way, way out in the distance.
Yes.
A small flicker in front of the sun blocks some of its light. Just a moment. Quick moment.
Like a glimmer?
Yeah, just like something moved right in front of the sun. You know what I mean? Like you can tell something passed by it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, give me a spot check.
What?
Give me a spot check.
Okay. To contrast earlier, that's a big fat Uno for a
One.
level of 5.
All right.
So,
Keep looking out. How long do you want to meditate for?
I think I need to do it for about an hour
Okay.
to switch around my spell slots.
Are you looking out over the ocean?
Yeah.
Give me another spot after.
8.
Total.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You
Kidnap
have like 8 skill points or something
Yeah.
silly like that. Yeah. Okay.
Understand. I have literally nothing in skills.
Can Mac help him?
Jack's not really paying much attention, is the thing. He's kind of like absorbed in the moment, like lost in his own memories. Like you could be talking to him and he'd be like, what? Craig and Tao, you guys are done inspecting things. What would you like to do?
Maybe. How high is the sun still? Is it going down? I know you were saying it was setting, but that was
Yeah,
supposed
it
to be
is.
flying. So
It is just touching the bottom of the sun is just touching the horizon. So it's like the deepest red, the most colorful point right, or the deepest orange, the most colorful right now, and then it'll just go from red to darkness. You probably
Word.
got 30 minutes of light, 20 minutes of light.
I'm gonna put on a pot of tea and start cooking rations. So
Okay. Greg?
Wait. Did Evan say he had shards of adamantine
No.
that he just picked up?
He
No.
wanted
That's-
to.
I can do with my
Oh.
plan. Yeah.
Okay.
If
Sorry.
there are shards about. I know some of
see.
you guys were pretty interested in gemmos, so I don't know if you had a plan to acquire shards of adamantium.
I mean, it's the end of the day. It would be nice, maybe not today, but yeah, I'll probably just go
Why
back
not
to
today,
camp
though?
and because it's almost dark.
Oh, that's time to go hunting for Addy.
Yeah, what are you up to?
I
It's
think
when it
there's the
comes
equivalent of a
alive.
dark alley somewhere around here in this flattened town.
Thea sees Tao with a fire making food.
Yeah.
That is where she's
Yeah,
sitting.
came back into the space, sat down, twiddled up a little campfire, set his classic cast iron pot of tea onto it, sprinkled some schmutz inside of it, and cooking up something. Cooking dried food.
Do you need it to be hotter? I could make it hotter for you.
nah. I think a normal fire is all we need. Thank you. Maybe another time. I learned a really cool thing about bonfires, though. That was interesting.
Oh.
The fact that the origination of bonfires came from like sacrificial bone fires. So
Weird.
yeah. Side note, side tangent done.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Photonos, about 40 minutes into your meditation, you're gonna hear Nak say, "What the? You see that? Hey,
Do
hey,
I see it?
water boy, you see that out there?
Do I see it?
Give me a spot."
I wonder what was coming with all those birds flying in
You
from the
you
coast.
do have advantage because he's helping you.
All right. 18.
Awesome. You see divergent waves coming out and away from each other, out in the water, like waves splitting. Watching it.
How
They
far
seem
away
to
is
be
it?
they seem to be growing miles.
Okay, so far.
This is
Waves are
like
growing?
yeah. There's like a V shape.
Huh.
Seem to be growing. They're approaching. Just then, ruby red, milky aqua shape is approaching really fast. Really
Do you know what that is?
fast. No. I don't got any fucking clue.
I'm gonna shout out to everybody on guard. Something's coming this way.
Maybe we should fucking hide or take cover. And you see him like looking for one of the like foundations that are still there from like a flattened home to like just go jump in.
All
Can we
right.
make that shelter?
No,
Damn.
didn't have the time. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
Hiding.
It's getting closer.
Everybody hide.
Getting closer.
Putting rubble on me.
Do you
Trying to
yell that?
blend in.
Do you yell that out?
Yeah.
Everyone who's inside the egg area, give me a listen.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Do we hear inside a giant crystal egg from far away?
Right, with the
Let's
ocean.
find out.
With the ocean right there.
You know, we got lots of things in our favor.
24.
How far away is?
Hey,
how far
24
away
as
is the
well.
cell?
You guys do hear
So
it.
6, my guy.
You don't hear it.
Woo!
Cheville,
I'm
are you inside or
the-
outside? I'm not
I'm in
sure
the
where you are.
town.
Everyone's in the town.
Yeah, I thought we all had headed back into the town, like to the camp.
No. So there's this giant egg space, and the town's outside of this egg space.
And
Our camp is
where's our
inside
camp?
the egg.
Inside
Oh,
of
the
this
camp
egg
is
space.
inside the egg?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Fuck, I guess I was headed back to the
Inside.
egg space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a listen.
Okay.
Craig, you're so far the only one who has not heard it.
17.
You also do not hear it. What do the two of you do that did hear it?
Physically spit out what little tea is probably in my mouth, grab my scythe, and tell everyone, like, all right, round 2, and like, like, yeah, there's something coming.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah.
Hide.
See Tao
I
just
yell,
like stands
"Crag."
up, spit out his tea.
Yep. I yell Crag's name to make sure that they're paying attention, and because obviously they didn't hear it, so
Mhm.
I'm like, "Hey, you!" And then I'm going to. Where exactly is our camp in this egg?
It's along the wall somewhere.
Yeah.
Pick your spot.
Okay. Got it. I am going to try to find a spot where I can put my back up against some of the crystals.
Okay.
How
Alright.
far away am I from them?
You're on the other side, so like as the crow flies, or like if you had to run there.
Like run.
Doing it again for you.
Yeah. Sabina, could you mute? Getting the
I
echo.
don't know why it happens. It's really weird.
If you had to run, it's probably like 800 feet to the camp.
Okay. Cool. Just checking.
It's a 2-minute run,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a minute and a half run.
Oh, cool.
All right. It's approaching. It's approaching.
Be hiding.
Knack ducks into the little cavern that he found, and you see what looks kind of like a dragon. Its shape blur past you without a sound.
Cool.
Blurs past you faster than ever seen anything move.
Great.
5,
We loved it.
4, 3.
Am I doing
Blurs,
something?
it goes
Is
like
this-
right over. Goes
the
right
countdown
overhead. 2.
Who's the countdown to?
All of you.
Oh, I'm hiding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Can I get a fortitude save from everyone?
Sure. Is this in any way against fire?
21.
Oh wait, that doesn't matter. So. 17.
Okay.
16.
How much?
18.
Okay. Via?
What was that roll again?
Fortitude.
Okay.
You have to beat a 20.
That's funny. 15.
Okay.
Oh, well. I think I'm the only one who passed.
The massive pressure wave that rips through this area. The first time you have all ever experienced a sonic boom. Your heart skips not just one beat, but like 7 beats you're dead for until you come back. It is the loudest sound you've ever heard in your life. The classic Call of Duty flashbang of like that high-pitched whining at the end is going on in your ears. And it never goes away. Cheville, the whining dies down after like a few minutes, but you are confused, shaken, and just baffled at whatever the fuck just happened. Everyone who roll a d6. Uh-oh. Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone
Yes,
who
back.
everyone who failed rolled 2d6,
Oh, no.
and Cheville roll 1d6.
No, roll 0d6.
That's
A 1?
that is how much sonic damage you take.
Ooh.
Ah.
How long are they deaf for? And do they have tinnitus?
Who knows? So, we will be going to our break. Knack is gonna crawl out of the hole, just like slapping either side of his head on his ears, looking like perplexed, angry, worried, and seemingly off balance.
I mean, I'm guessing Crag is kind of the same, because, like,
Yeah.
he probably hasn't experienced, like, that
Yeah.
weird pressure change in ear things.
No.
Does Craig have ears to?
Yeah, he has
A receptor.
auditory receptors that are biological.
You're like your antenna are just like.
He's got the little chicken holes.
Yeah. It's like a microphone and receiver type situation.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Right.
So
a
it could
whole
be extra
system.
bad for you.
We
Great.
will take a bathroom break, and a water
Alrighty,
break,
dokie.
and a whatever break. Be back
I
in.
get what you mean now. I'm so
Five-ish.
annoyed.
What do you mean?
From
Thing you
what?
said earlier. He said something to me
Oh,
earlier.
Okay, yeah. All right. See you all in 5.
God damn.